probably my favorite, actually.
And we back. It's your favorite?
Yes, this one I think... Yeah, it's my favorite out of the first one, definitely. The more I'm thinking about it.
Before we guess, I'm going to see if my memory serves me correctly. We're going to Haiti, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Haiti, right?
It is definitely Haiti. Is that your
What
favorite?
you playing there, Murray? You playing a Sega Saturn? Obviously not, because it's the screen is actually attached. You piece of shit.
He's playing the old age Switch. They knew it back then.
They even knew it.
They even knew it back then.
What kind of... He's got a PS1 controller, I think.
Probably. It is a PS1 exclusive.
It is. Actually, PS2 exclusive, but anyway.
I'm sorry that I'm a fucking idiot.
To be honest, when I think of Haiti, I don't think of voodoo shit. I think of old New Orleans, Louisiana. Which, by the way,
I think of Cuba for some reason.
Cuba?
I don't know why.
When I think of Cuba, I think of a lot of controversy. And
a lot of missile crises?
I think of a lot of controversy, CIA, and Miami.
Ah.
Have you ever been to Miami Beach?
No.
Me neither.
I haven't.
Me neither. I haven't either. But I figured it'd be a lot of
I
figured it'd be a lot of conceited and Cubans.
Yeah. It's like we didn't have this conversation like a day ago.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think of Haiti. I think of New Orleans, Louisiana, because that is straight up this right here. Straight up. I actually went to a voodoo shop when I went to New Orleans.
Really?
Yes. I thought about getting you something, but I was afraid to buy anything in there.
Damn it, you should come here.
I was thinking about, because they had a, you see what's happening right here?
Yeah, it's how our coffee's always been. It's always jacked up on this scene. It's not gonna freeze. It'll get through it, but
Just work with us, boy.
yeah, we're sorry, coaches.
Sorry about that.
Had this ever since we were kids.
Because we don't use emulators. We don't do that shit.
These actual copies.
We don't use that emulator shit. I'm talking to you. If you get what I said.
No.
Okay, good. It does always fuck up on this, doesn't it?
Yep. Always has.
Should I just skip it? It's actually done now, so. Because we weren't the best, as most kids are on games.
Yeah, we didn't treat ours right, but you know what? We were fucking idiots too, so ha.
Well, since it's your favorite level,
it is. I do love it.
I'll let you make the opening on this.
Watch me fucking die. These guys always kill me. Oh shit.
The giant ass mosquitoes reminds me a lot of Tennessee mosquitoes.
Yeah, so giant asses.
Fucking mosquitoes the size of hummingbirds down here.
Belly's fucking afraid of ghosts.
Are we afraid of ghosts?
Oh, never mind. It's because of the bacteria.
Have I ever told you my ghost story of EMS? Our EMS base is haunted.
Yeah, good. I want it to be.
Do you want to hear my ghost story?
No, I don't. Fuck. They do, though.
Okay. I'll tell you my ghost story. I'll tell them my ghost story. So,
Yeah,
I was at
I don't
EMS.
fucking care.
I was at EMS overnight one time. It was right whenever I first started. I've heard stories about our EMS base being haunted, which makes sense because how many people have met their absolutely terrifying, traumatic end in the back of those ambulances? Anywho, so I was at work one day in the living quarters, minding my own business, in the recliner, because I used to sleep in the recliner instead of our bedrooms because I was weird like that. So I slept in the recliner, and if you guys ever felt this feeling, you know the feeling of like the presence of somebody being behind you?
Oh yeah.
So you have that presence, right? Well, I felt that presence. Everybody was in their respected rooms asleep. All the doors were closed. The living quarter door was closed. All the lights were off.
Ah, shit.
I was asleep in the recliner. You have a horseshoe. And I was laying there, and I felt that presence behind me. Well, I felt that presence behind me looking down at me. It's like I felt what this person was doing. And he was like looking down at whoever was laying in the recliner. And I was like, who the fuck is standing right here? Like, who is fucking with me right now? I was asleep and it kind of woke me up kind of deal. And I was laying there, still felt it, and it stood there for a while. And I never looked. I just kind of like kept trying to sleep. And I was like, whatever, they'll probably just leave me alone. And then finally they wouldn't leave. And I was like, I finally just kind of said, what are you doing? Wow.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen
Game
too.
over. And I finally asked, I was like, what are you doing? And then they just walk away. I don't hear her door shut. Nothing. And I look, and I finally get up, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I look, nobody's behind me. The doors are shut in their respective rooms. Needless to say, I stayed up for the rest of the night and smoked cigarette after cigarette in the bay, because that was back when I smoked.
You were like, gonna need these tonight.
Gonna need this tonight, boy. Fuck all that sleeping shit.
Fuck me.
I gotta pour me one more drink.
Those guys always get me, because, like, when they go up, you, like, can't hit them. They're, like, just out of range.
What's out of range?
You know what? Nothing. Hey.
Shut that shit off.
Now this dumb fucker.
This motherfucker right
This
here.
little piece of sheet.
Yeah, you gotta. Have you been paying attention to those?
Yeah.
To get those? Well, good.
I'm paying attention.
Be a damn shame if you did.
That dumb piece of shit. I'm just a... What? Excuse me.
Excuse me, help?
These fuckers.
So Tyler's at Panama City Beach right now.
You still down there?
I think so. I think he's down there all week. Hope he's enjoying his time. He sent me a picture of some girl in a bikini with her ass hanging out.
Heck yeah. That's what we
classy.
live for. That's classy. We're into those classy broads. Dude.
Oh, speaking of which,
I love these fuckers. How they like look for a moment and then they have to like think.
No, they're talking to their little ball.
I prefer they think. I prefer to say they think. They're like thinking.
I'm thinking they're talking to the little... I've always thought they would talk to the... Like, the little ball speaks to him, like in Zelda. Like, hey! Listen!
No, I prefer to think he's like, fuck.
You got fucked on that one, my boy.
I just want this. Fuck you.
You got fucked straight up on
Fuck
that one.
them.
To get in, you'll need that key on top of...
Did you just stop talking?
Yeah, I think this level's always kind of fucked up. For some reason, it's always this level. Your favorite one.
No problem. Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a...
Anyways,
That was disgusting, and I apologize. but
wait, do I
had
have
do
to
it.
kill them or leave them alone? I forget. There was a catch here.
I forgot. There's only one, though, I'm seeing.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're chill. They're fine. How many
Okay.
do you have? Yeah, you gotta get that boy. Okay, so you only need a few more. But you gotta get all the candles.
Oh, no.
And you got
Yay.
easy money.
Sprung. I just have to be careful because you know how these people work. Whenever like they still get the alarm.
I never...
After you when you hit them from behind.
I never mentioned what I almost got for you in that voodoo store, did I?
No, you just said they had straight up and then we stopped.
They had a straight up dead mouse in a jar. But I asked the lady was freaky as fuck, as you would imagine.
Yeah. Voodoo store.
She had the voodoo beads and fucking she was straight up who you'd fucking see in a movie in the middle of a swamp. Ah, my darling, what do you need this afternoon? She's that shit, you know, like moving her hands and shit with her fucking like bracelets and her rings.
Yeah.
doing that shit, moving her hands. She was that shit, and I loved it. She was on Bourbon Street. Which, by the way, is the nastiest fucking street I've ever
She
been
probably
on in my
makes a
life.
lot of money.
I'm sure. But I asked her, I was like, so what's the deal with these eyeballs? Or no, there was eyeballs, but I asked her about it too. But the mice. I was like, what's the deal with this fucking mouse? And she said something about, like, whoever has it will have the power of a nasty thief and will be hated by many, but have the wealth of whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was kind of one of those deals. And I almost got it for you.
Hated by many. I like it.
Hated by many, but had the wealth of, like,
Yeah.
a big guy.
That's what I look for.
And I was like, I should get this for Blaine, but what if, like, that actually fucking shit happens? He's hated by, like, everybody.
Dude,
like, even me.
I'd love it.
Even I was like,
I'd be
fuck
rich.
you.
Fuck it. I'd be rich. I wouldn't give a damn.
Should have got it for you then. It was like 12 fucking bucks.
Yeah. That's how you buy. Well, that's investment, honey. $12 for a dead rat.
You know what it smelled like in there?
Probably awful.
It probably
It was on Bourbon Street, so probably not amazing.
Well, aside from the urine, it smelled like just like old people in there. To be honest with you,
You're probably used to smelling an awful lot.
but if you're nobody's ever been on Bourbon Street, by the way, just to let you all know before you even go there, it is the worst smelling shit. Like, people literally the night before they get drunk at bars and just fucking hammered and come outside and piss on the side of the street. So the next day, you're walking Bourbon Street, and there's fucking just piss
Or maybe
gathered up on the sidewalk, going into the sewer, the gutters or whatever. You know, we'll discuss the rest of this next time with Old Bees.